This is the first in what I think is going to be a series of videos on making a living with your arts and craft. Now, I started this a number of years ago with some pages on my website, and then I enlarged that and put it into a Kindle book. Now, these videos are going to go into more specifics. Actually, I've had a hard time getting started with this because there are so many areas to cover. And right up front, I want to tell you, I have had as many successes as I have failures. So I certainly don't have all the answers. What I would suggest is you take what works for you and leave the rest. Now, for this first video, we're going to focus on 2017 and what sold and what didn't sell, and try to come up with some rationales, why they sold, why they didn't sell, and what I can do for 2018. First off, 2017 was a very good year. As you can see, I had plenty to sell and a good variety. Now, also a good variety in price points, as well as interest levels. Not everybody comes to town with the idea of spending a couple $100. Having pieces at all price levels is important. Top sellers were products I've been making for years: bicycles and magic wands. Following up on the bicycles, with a sports theme, the single and tandem kayaks did very well. The small bicycles sell for $12.50 and $17.50 with a rack. The love bikes, now these were a surprise. I am out of them at present, but I had made 30. At $32.50, that's almost $1,000 for the year. Not bad for one small piece. I had forgotten all about the small tandems. Someone asked me why I wasn't making them, so I made about 40. At $17.50, that figures out to be about $700 for the year. Bicycle wall sculptures have gone over quite well. They top out at $135 for the ride in the park and $95 for the day in the country and the sit and sip. Antique bicycles have always sold well, but not this year, and I really have no explanation for this. Maple leaf sprays have always sold especially well in the autumn with the changing of the colors, but again, not this year. These copper bud vases sold rapidly when I first introduced them in the spring, but then sales plummeted. These cattails are new this year, and I think they are outstanding. But although they are selling very slowly. Musical tree ornaments. I am so pleased with these. Spent hours looking for just the right artificial tree. Really pleased with the display. But very few sales. And that's disappointing, because I really do like making them. Whimsical pine trees. Just did these, so we'll see how these go over the winter. When I started this video, I said, I think this is going to be a series. And what I meant was, I want to make sure that there's enough interest to continue doing this. Now, in this first video, I've done exactly what I've done for probably the last 40 years. January, looked at the year before, and did some evaluations. What really went well, what went fairly well, and what didn't go well at all. And based upon that, making the plans for the new year.